What I want to show you today is how I build websites that tell a story, and I make more money than trying to use banner farms and plaster all kinds of hype and stuff all over the internet. I just want to show people how to do things the easy way, and in the turn I slip in a few referral links in there to help me build my business at the same time I'm helping them build theirs. So to start off, I have a folder on my computer called websites. That's where I keep most of these advertising websites that I do. And you'll notice one at the top here says master template. This is the page for doing most of my simple web pages that I'm going to advertise on free advertising. So all I do is take that whole group right there and copy it. Right click and say copy. And now I'm going to come back to the websites and I'm going to open up this folder I made called sample. That's where we're going to put these, so if I screw them up somehow, I can go back and paste them in there over again, start over. So I'm not going to lose anything that way. And how I work on them is I take the index.html. That's the main code for the websites. Right click on that and say open with Google Chrome. There's the page right there that tells my story that's going to get people involved in working on what I do. Let's say that I wanted to change this, the basic concept, and call it the whole concept. All I do, right click on that same HTML file, say edit with Notepad++. Of course, you have to download Notepad++ from the internet for free and install it on your computer, and then it'll add this to your menu, and when you click on that, it opens up a page that has all the code to the website. Let's get this one out of the way. So I like to put them side by side, and it makes it easy for me to make changes over here in the code. And when I make a change, I can refresh this page and see what happened. So all this up at the top is the stuff that makes it be mobile responsive, and I like to do that so that it doesn't matter what size your web page is, it's going to work anyway. It'll work on a cell phone, it'll work on a tablet, it'll work on a desktop, it'll work on a big screen like I have here. So if you look up at the top here, it says simple leverage, the doorway to passive income. I like passive income. And you can see where it is here. Simple leverage, the doorway to passive income. If you wanted to change that, you just change it and refresh the page. But rather than change that, let's go down here and change something simpler. I have a heading that says the basic concept. I'm going to take basic out of there, and I'm going to put whole. The whole concept. Then I go up here and save it. Come over here and refresh the page. Changed it to the whole concept. If I want to rewrite one of these sentences, all I have to do is highlight the sentence that I want to change. And let's just say I put something else in here. Now you'll see where it is over here, and when I hit save, and I go over here and hit refresh, there's where it is. That's all there is to change in any of this stuff. It's really simple. And the same thing goes with the more complex stuff. Down here I have a link to my web hosting account where I get my web hosting for $1 a month. I don't even need to buy a domain name. They give me a subdomain name. That doesn't matter because most of it's being advertised on free advertising. They never even see the domain name. They just see the page. But let's say I wanted to fix that or change the link to your link. All I have to do is scroll down to where I see the link. Now I'm going to open up another page over here, go over to Angry Hosting. I'm going to log into my control panel. I'm going to come right down here to the bottom where it says referral link. Click on that little world, and there's my referral link right there. So you'll see over here is where I have it. If you get your referral link that same way, and come over here and just highlight that whole referral link and replace it with yours, and then save everything, it'll be updated. Let's say I wanted to move these things around, and instead of having this paragraph here above this one, I want to switch those around. All I have to do is come down to where I find this disclaimer. There's the disclaimer box right there. Highlight that whole thing and type Control X. That deletes it out. And then I go down to the bottom of the video and Control V to paste it back in. Save it, Now you'll see it flip. When I go over here and refresh it, shows the video, shows the disclaimer down at the bottom. Another one that I use a lot, if you come down here towards the bottom, I use IBO Toolbox to do my relationship building and have people contact me and me contact them, because it eliminates you putting your email address on the internet and letting the spammers get a hold of it and just drive you nuts. So if I wanted to put your signature in here instead of mine, log into IBO Toolbox and go to Referral System. Come down here and it shows all the different tools that you can use. I want to use this one right here. So all I do is highlight this code, Control C, come back over here and find out where it is on my page right here. There's my link. Control V to paste it. It changes it. The only thing I want to do is I want to come over here where it's the end of the address and type in there target equals quote underscore blank. And that means when I get ready to save it, come back to my page, refresh it, and if I click on this, instead of opening up in the same page, it'll open up a new page and go to my profile so that people can join the program and be under me. Once you're under me, then we can message each other back and forth, and it makes it a lot easier to build a team that way. So once you get this page looking exactly like you want it to, we're going to go back to the File Explorer. There's the whole thing right there. And I'm going to come over here and open up a program that you can also download for free called FileZilla. I already have this set up to go to my web hosting account. But the way to do it is real simple. You just click on this button right in the corner that says Open Site Manager. And we're going to add a new site, and we got to name it something. Then we're going to go back to Angry Hosting, the control panel, and I'm going to copy this IP address right here. Back to FileZilla, and paste that host in here, that IP address. I'm going to put in my username, my password. So I just take each one of these files and right-click on it and say Upload, and it's going to say Overwrite it. I won't in this case because I'm already done. And each one of those, you just load them up, including the folders. You just right-click that folder and say Upload, and it'll load all the files up there and get them ready to go. So that when you finally close out of this, File, Exit, because you're all done. And now when I go to my page and refresh it, there's my page. And like I said, if you have any trouble with any of this, get on IBO Toolbox and sign up under my link, and that way we'll be connected. And then you just go down here to say Messaging. Write a new message, start to type my name in here, and I'm going to show up, hit that button, put in a subject, type your message, and send it. There are other ways that we can communicate later on after we get going, but I like to use this to begin with because, like I say, it protects me from a bunch of spammers getting my email address and plastering it all over the internet. So have fun with this, and let's get together and make yourself some money.